Yeah.
I'm booked up. I got a 3 o'clock tomorrow. You're
I
gonna have to
didn't even
come
know I was
tomorrow.
streaming. Hey, now I'm recording. All right, come on.
Okay. Say, why do you want to join the medical faction?
I'm sorry. Introduce yourself.
Oh, my name's Yurnaperna.
Nice to meet you, Erna.
Okay, why do you want to join the medical faction?
I want to join the medical faction because I feel like I have the expertise to get the job done and execute and be the best version of myself and be a
Okay,
team player as well.
okay, good. What do you think are the most important qualities of a medical professional?
Communication, hard work, and dedication,
Okay,
and
Uh,
and, and knowing your job and executing your job the way you're supposed to.
no, that was a good answer. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Um, how do you handle high stress situations during medical emergencies?
How I handle stress situations through medical emergencies is I sometimes step away from the situation, take a quick breath, and then come back to execute.
Good answer.
Okay.
very good
What
answer.
what steps would you take if you witness a faction member breaking a rule?
Um, Firstly, I come to them and be like, "Look, man, this is not what we do around here." And then if I see it, you know, done again, then I'm gonna go to a higher up and speak to a supervisor. I wouldn't call it snitching. I would be calling it looking out for one another, making sure that
Yeah,
we're safe.
No, 100%. The first thing you want to do, sir, is actually make sure you got your body cam on.
Of
correct.
course, that's gonna be on.
Make sure
Yep,
you always
yep.
got your body cam.
Okay. How do you properly handle a medical thing? I'm messing up. How do you properly handle a medical emergency?
How I properly handle a medical emergency, I use the proper PPE. Make sure that I'm safe, and then I assess the area, make sure this area is safe, and then I go in and make and take care of the patient.
Yep.
Okay. And use your macros.
Most definitely.
How do you ensure that you're not uh, power gaming when treating a patient?
Could you explain it?
Yes. Power gaming pretty much means if you pull up and doing an emergency and you see three gangs on the ground and you're just picking up one gang, you don't do that. That's power gaming because you're and it's also associating with gangs, which is one of the MDs.
Um, I
Yes. So
w-
go ahead.
what I would do is, being that I accepted this job, I won't go out there and be prejudiced against another gang. Um, you know, Even though that I was affiliated in a gang and I'm no longer, I know that I have a job to do. Being that I took this job in the medical field, so what I'll do, I'll go out there and I'll take care of everyone like my own.
I love that answer.
Okay, okay.
Can you explain how you would properly roleplay a medical emergency?
Answer that one.
Um,
Oh, my bad.
What is the importance of following the chain of command of a medical faction?
Basically, it's showing that you respect someone's title, and you know that everyone has to do a job and do a job correctly.
Um,
So if you have an
um,
issue,
Nephew, cut it out. You see, we're doing an interview. I'll holler at you later.
Hey, ask him that question again. Ask him that question again.
In your own
What?
words.
You said in my own words.
Yeah. Like, what's the importance of following the rules that are set in the faction that could help the
Importance
faction?
of following the.
Basically, why do we have rules in the medical faction?
We basically have rules in the medical fashion to make sure the job get done correctly. Because if you're breaking the rules, most of the time you're gonna shortcut and you're gonna actually hurt someone. Not only someone that comes in that need help, but you're gonna hurt an employee as well.
Right, and you got to make sure it's some order and some structure in the medical faction.
Most
It's all
definitely.
about structure. All right. If someone refuses medical treatment, what should you do?
Documented.
That too, but it you can't force somebody to take their meds. You know what I'm saying? So if they refuse, you ask them, make sure, then you just go on to the next person.
Okay.
Jerry, you want to ask some?
Y'all want to do the HP rules? I think that's enough questions.
Yes, that's the one I was gonna ask. Say two, do you know what the HP rules are?
I looked over them, but the thing about it is I don't have them all in my head right now, so I want to be most transparent as possible.
No worries. We don't expect you to remember them all.
Yeah. So the HP rules are the ones
I
where
see you
no
can't.
one under level 6 can go out the front door or sell pills on the floor. When you're restocking your meds, if you're 5 or more on delivery, you're under that, go in the cafeteria, desk, or you sell down the hallway. And if there's a lot of people on the way, Camp 7 or like look empty or whatever coded. Um, just make sure like they're color coded by rank, basically. And I think it's like 3 or more. Is it 3, you guys, at the desk at a time?
It's
It's two.
two at a desk, but if it's super packed, it's okay to have three, two at each end and one in the middle, just how you see these guys right now.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
And that's it, right?
And Dr. Cox, did you have anything to say?
There's no absolutely no picking up anybody outside of HP. That means if your back is to HP and you turn around and you see it, you cannot pick anybody up
Um,
unless it is the police or the one of your colleagues, and that's only if it's safe enough to do so.
I don't know if you
Okay.
guys covered this, but the hallway at the end, the rooms that the patients respawn in, excuse me, we can have up to 7 medical faction members in that hallway, which would be it could be 3 in the middle, and then wait, hold on. Yeah, 3 in the middle, 2 at one end, and 2 at the other end.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, y'all want to start reading off the MD rules? Y'all can split them up between each other.
I could start it if y'all don't mind.
Please.
All right, so I'll do 3. I'll do MD1 through MD3. All right. So MD1 is refusal to provide medical assistance. So if you refuse any patient medical assistance, that the punishment of that will be 1 reprimand. MD2 is firearm usage. If you get caught with a firearm out, or if you get caught shooting a firearm, that is automatic dismissal from the faction. MD3 is adherence to project rules. All right, so medical faction members must follow all established project rules. The punishment for not doing so will be from 1 warning to 1 reprimand.
Okay.
Okay. And MD4 is the use of official vehicles for personal activities. Personal use of official medical vehicles is prohibited. Punishment 1 warning. MD5 is issuing medical certificates. Issuing medical certificates outside the hospital setting is forbidden. Punishment 1 warning. MD6, medical actions during dangerous situations, selling medical pills or resuscitating players during life-threatening situations such as firefights or other active threats. Punishment 1 warning.
Do we have an act for self defense?
Only if you can use your taser, but you also have to use your macro, and it has to be a very very dangerous situation,
You got the
life
taser.
threatening situation.
Okay.
Barnacle, you want to get the next three?
No, I'm not able to do it. I got one device.
Oh, shoot. Yerna?
Wait, did you read to MD6?
Yes, I did.
MD7 gang association and criminal activity, intentionally associating with gangs. Dismissal from the faction is the punishment. MD8 disrespectful conduct towards colleagues and civilians is punishment is one reprimand or dismissal based on faction leader. MD9 is non-compliance with orders, one punishment, one reprimand.
All right, so MD10 would be use of your personal vehicle for EMS work. If you use your personal vehicle to go revive anybody, the punishment for that would be 1 warning. MD11 is proper role play conduct. Medical personnel must role play their duties appropriately, including interactions, dialogue, and checking surroundings during emergencies. The punishment for not doing that will be 1 warning. MD12, improper use of your taser. Attacking civilians with your taser without the valid reason would be leading to dismissal from the faction. And then MD13, oh no, my bad. I'm sorry. We're getting to the RPs now.
All right.
Read that RP16.
Yeah.
RP16, criminal acts against emergency personnel. If anybody commits a criminal act towards you and you have it on recording, their punishment would be from 90 minutes in one state jail to a 12-hour ban. And the same applies to you if you do so.
Okay.
Okay, somebody want to go over RP 13 through 15? And was that Barkley that was going to say something?
No, he said he only has one device.
Oh, okay.
So RP 13 is faction NRP, non-RP behavior within game factions, including unlawful release of prisoners or execution of civilians by police, punishment, exoneration from the faction, or from 30 minutes in one state jail to 3 days of ban. RP 14, sexual harassment, any form of non-consensual sexual actions, including simulation and explicit dialogue. use of ethnic or LGBT slurs or excessive attention. Punishment 60 days, mute, or 24 hours up to 30 days ban. RP 15, disruption of faction operations. Intentionally provoking faction members for entertainment or disruption faction operations is prohibited. Punishment 30 minutes, in one state jail.
Anybody got any other questions for him?
Hey, say, do you know what abuse 2 is? And if you do, can you explain why it's important to us to know?
You said abuse too?
Yes, sir.
No, I don't know what that is.
Basically being AFK.
And if you are caught being AFK for more than 8 minutes, you'll have your account banned for 3 days.
Hold on. You do understand what AFK is, right?
I was just about to ask.
Okay. AFK means when you're not using you're not active. Like if you're just standing in one place, you're not talking or moving for over 8 minutes, that's AFK. So when you're online, make sure that you're always active. If you're busy, just throw up a macro saying out of service or kind of use a flobby and kind of explain what you're doing so we know you're not AFK.
And then also to add on to that, so with the AFK thing, we luckily have a loophole, okay? So if you have 5 minutes to wait for your medication or your pills to receive your medication or pills in that blue circle in our pill box, all right. If you have 5 minutes or less, you can wait in the cafeteria, and that's cool. If you are 5 minutes or more, if you're not doing med deliveries or out there doing your emergency runs, you will be considered AFK if you're just sitting there waiting for your pills more than 5 minutes.
You got it too?
Oh yeah, I got it. I'm just putting up this studio equipment.
No, you good. If you receive an emergency call from a gang member and you pull up and you see a gang member, a military guy, and a PD on the floor, who you picking up first?
Personnel.
You said who?
Who?
The police officer and the medic, right?
No, sir.
Oh, sir.
You gotta pick
That's
up the
showing.
person. You gotta pick
Also,
up the
I'm showing
person.
prejudice.
Huh?
That's showing prejudice, right?
Nope,
Not
nope, nope. Because if you're on emergency call, your main priority is the patient. So you go pick up the
Most
person
definitely.
that's doing the emergency, and then if it's safe enough to do so, then you can pick up the officer and the medic and whoever else is out there. If you're not endangering yourself.
Okay, cool.
All right,
That's
I
all.
think that's pretty. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You did a wonderful job. They're gonna put this recording in